towards Alex Mowat.
Oh,
Here is
slide him in,
Isaac
slide him in.
Price, 2 to this right-hand side. Here is Fellows, edge of the box, 3 on the edge. Fellows cuts it back. It's deflected, comes back to Fellows. So Fellows steps inside, left-footed shoot,
there it
and
is!
it's beaten the goalkeeper at the near post. And Tom Fellows has given West Bromwich Albion an early lead. Well, everybody here today thought that it might be the Hatters making a quick start, but it's Fellows and the Albion who have found the net early on. The space was tight, but his strike was clean, left-footed, beats Kaminski, and West Bromwich Albion lead Luton Town by 1-0. That could spell problems for the Hatters.
Well, it was a lovely bit of play in the middle of the park from Isaac Price, and he slides Fellows in, and you can see what Tom's trying to do on the first attempt. He tries to cut it back, and he just puts his head down and puts his laces through it, Jez, and it goes under the goalkeeper's body and into the back of the net. It was a little bit in slow motion, and the crowd waited in anticipation, but the net bulged, and we go 1-0 up.
Dike is dispossessed in the middle of the park by Tello Asgard, who drives forward, pushes Dike off it. And now here's Ali into the box. Luton looking for an instant reply. Ali turning and shooting and finding the bottom corner.
Wow.
How about that for a response from Luton? Millie Ali. Here is Mowat. Out to the left-hand side. There's acres of room here for Callum Styles. Takes one touch, second to deliver. Looking here for Dike.
There it is! Daryl Dike!
What a moment for Daryl Dike. That will mean the absolute world to the American. Rising highest on the edge of the 6-yard box, nodding down into the bottom corner. Delicious delivery from Callum Styles. And it's a great header as well from Dike. A goal that has been so long in the making. Everyone knows about his injury troubles, the struggles that he's had. That will be a goal that will mean an awful, awful lot to Daryl Dike.
On a day that's, full of a little bit of disappointment, Jez, that is what I said about giving these fans something to go home with. That guy epitomises everything about us. He's had so many struggles with injuries and stuff. Brilliant goal, brilliant move.
Well, Albion back in front. We've had a
what a touch.
Intensely than before as Dike slips it through, and his Fellows, this could make it 3-1.
There it is! What a finish!
Albion are turning on the style on the final day. And Tom Fellows, who only had 2 goals all season before kickoff, has 2 inside 32 minutes here on the day against the Hatters, who might well now be staring League One in the face. Albion open up a 2-goal advantage over the visitors, and Tom Fellows with a fierce finish high into the roof of the net. An assist for Daryl Dike, and Albion lead by 3-1.
Well, this time Dike becomes the provider. It's a lovely little touch around the corner. Again, Isaac Price is involved in the initial setup. Lovely turn from Dike and a lovely ball. And what about that for a finish from Tom Fellows? Composure, sits the goalkeeper down and lifts the ball high into the roof of the net. Look, okay, we've missed out on the playoffs. Do you know what? It's frustrating, but we'll pick ourselves back up. We've got a lovely team here that we can build on.
Fellows out to the right-hand side of the box. Furlong along the
ball. There it is! Callum Styles!
And in by Callum Styles.
And that's now sealed the fate of Luton.
It's his 2nd goal of the season. Albion have been knocking on the door, looking for a 4th. As the camera pans to Luton Town fans who have their head in their hands. They now surely will be relying on results elsewhere to keep them in the 2nd tier. But Albion have scored 4 at home, and Callum Styles, the left back, on the edge of the 6-yard box to meet the ball in by Darnell Furlong, the opposite full-back. And Albion lead by 4-1. Just as Callum Styles scored, Christian Sadie scored for Portsmouth. So it's 1-1 down at Fratton Park now. That would still be enough for Hull City to climb out of the bottom 3 based on their superior goal difference against Luton as Dike tries to barge his man out the way. Dike delivers in towards Grant.
He
heads it off the post, and it goes behind the goalkeeper Kaminski, and it's put behind for a corner kick by Ted Nmengi.
Well,
so close to a fifth, and Daryl Dike almost had a brace of assists there.
Well, this is what we missed. Dike's power and strength as he just brushes the Luton defender.
Albion take the corner short.
Go on, hit the target.
Here's
Hit the
Fellows
target.
back to Styles, looking for a second.
Oh, there it is!
Wow!
He's got it! It's a rout at the Hawthorns!
This is turning, like Andy Johnson quite rightly says, into a rout. 5 for West Bromwich Albion. Matt Bloomfield cannot believe what he is watching here today. Complete capitulation from Luton. And Callum Styles rifles in. Number 5 for West Bromwich Albion from distance. Another short corner, which Luton just didn't bother to go out and defend properly, Andy.
Crazy.
Ambling across to it, Isaiah Jones and Tahith Chong. Albion easily play 3 against 2 around them, and Styles still has so much work to do. But this is an absolutely appalling performance from Luton Town on a day when they desperately had to perform at their best.
Yeah, they've really let themselves down, let their supporters down. It's been really bad from Luton. You've got to say they are poor, but we've still got to put the ball in the net, and we've done that.
Here is Tahith Chong. Down the right-hand side for Luton, crowded out by 2 Albion players. Pushes it backwards, though, towards Jordan Clark. Now here is Burke. Burke to Clark. Clark down the line. And now Nordas. Goes backwards to Chong. Clark, edge of the penalty area. Shooting chance here for Clark, who tries to bend it into the far corner and has done so expertly. Goals galore on the final day at the Hawthorns. Jordan Clark, left-footed. It's 5-2 into the Albion half. Ajayi tries to put him off. That's a clever turn from the number 22, Lamine Fane.
Oh, it does well.
He works it to the left-hand side. Here come Luton. Plenty in the box. Here is Millie Ali trying to cross it in towards Nordas. Up into the air it goes. Isaac Price. Oh,
it's the post!
Need it against his own post.
What's going on?
Happened there? I think he's tried to be clever there.
I think he has.
Isaac Price, and he's almost ended up scoring one of those own goals that ends up on a DVD.
Hey, Christmas.
It's behind for a corner kick. A massive let-off for Albion.
He's tried to pass back.
And Isaac Price. But this game's just getting a bit silly now, Andy.
He's tried to do a back pass with his knee.
Well, it is Clark and Naismith. It's Naismith into Clark, and then Naismith hits it. It's hit an Albion body. Naismith drives up towards the edge of the box. He's gone past 2 and shoots. It's blocked again. Still with Cal Naismith. Still Albion are trying to get it clear. Eventually they do, but it's to the edge of the box. Clark keeps it alive. Now here's Millie Ali. He takes a strike at goal, and it's a stunning finish.
What a goal that is.
It's 5-3